I'm feeling low.
Hello, my lemon drops, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I call my people lemon drops. My name is Brianna. I am a certified personal trainer, a big, huge biology nerd, and a registered dietitian to be. Zeus, stop licking your butt, please. Mommy's doing the intro. Thank you. We are gathered here today for another installment of Personal Trainer Reacts to or critiques. I realize I've used both in my titles before. Whatever. Beachbody workouts. Today's edition is brought to you by one of their newest programs, 9-Week Control Freak. I am shook. Before we proceed, if you love science-based health, wellness, and fitness education with some lulls along the way, please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. All right, guys, so here we go. Let's make some lemonade. Okay, so this first one is a pretty short clip, so I'm going to let it play through twice. This person is actually someone who I DM with frequently. It's her upline. Not that any of that really matters. Why? Jumping. I'm okay with jumping. I like jumping. And as long as your body and your joints are okay with it, then have at it. But what is this weird thing she's doing with the switching the weight in her hands like in between jumps? Honestly, to me, that seems pointless. I don't really get it. Maybe it's a coordination thing, although I don't know if these super trainers like think that deep into exercises where they're like, yeah, we gotta work on coordination. I don't know. Maybe they might. I could just be here talking a little bit of crap. But yeah, I don't get the point of this. What's wrong with just a regular jump squat or a tuck jump or a jumping jack? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Remember the good old days when we just used to do like jumping jacks and jump squats and stuff like that? I miss those days. I'm at a loss for words. Wow. Right out of the gate already. So here is an example of an exercise that's just a less insane alternative. All right, guys, here are squat jacks. I will add this disclaimer right in the beginning. This exercise is not for those with lower joint issues of the knees, hips, ankles, etc. This is a very high impact exercise. So if you have any lower joint mobility issues, I would advise against trying this one. I think I've showed you guys this one before. It's pretty self-explanatory. I treat it just like a regular jumping jack, except add a squat at the bottom. So next in line, we've got another Beachbody coach, and she is actually using I believe it's called the Control Track, which is a device that comes with the 9-Week Control Freak. I'm told that you have to purchase this piece of equipment. And she's also using a ball too. I don't know if the ball comes with Control Freak. I assume it does because I've seen the ball incorporated a lot in a lot of these workouts. So let's give it a watch. She has something kind of funny written in her caption here on the story, so I'm going to read it. Like, let's bicep curl with the band and squat with a ball between our legs. Why not? Use 82 muscles at the same freaking time. Laughing emoji. I'm sure she's joking, but I sometimes I think that that's the mentality of these super trainers who develop these workouts. They try so hard to make these exercises and these workouts so complex and compound that sometimes they just come out looking totally insane, in my opinion. And they can even sometimes maybe even be dangerous, like more dangerous than like than a workout's like not insane counterpart, if that makes sense. So it looks like here she is doing a bicep curl with the Control Track, which in my opinion is just an overpriced handled resistance band. And she, for some reason, has the ball in between her knees. And with the ball between her knees there, I don't really understand the point of that. If she's got it between her knees and if she's squeezing it in, that's firing up her inner thighs. But, like, you can only squeeze the ball. Like, she can only be squeezing it in so much and do a complete squat at the same time. But like, what's the point of an exercise that's so complex that it's like biceps and inner thighs? Yes, I don't get it. Just do a bicep curl. Here's a bicep curl. Jeez. Okay, so here I am doing a bicep curl with a resistance band. You can do this exercise with a set of dumbbells or cables if you have it available, but I wanted to demonstrate it with the resistance band since that is the exercise that is being demonstrated in this workout that we see. So this is really simple. Keep your elbows tucked in as you bend up at your elbows, using your biceps to curl the weight up. Don't let your upper body hunch over. If you feel your upper body hunching over as you're curling the weight up, it means you've got too much weight on there and you need to drop the weight down. So this next one, I'm actually not positive what program exactly this one is from. It might be from 9 Week Control Freak, but again, I'm not positive. Someone sent this to me. These are all sent to me in my DMs. I'm sorry. I always forget to say thank you to you guys because at this point, I barely even have to look for these. You guys are just sending them to me. Thank you to everyone who has sent me these workouts. Thank you. Anyway, I don't remember what the person said in the message. Either way, it's a Beachbody coach demonstrating an exercise. So I think I get what she's trying to do here, but she's not really doing it. I think she's trying to do like a pulsating static lunge type thing, but really it looks like she's just in a lunge and she's just bending her back knee in. And to be honest, I don't really know how significant that is. I don't really know if that's doing a whole lot. I said static lunge. Whenever you're static in an exercise, like sometimes maybe if you're my client someday soon, or when I'm cueing a client, if we're gonna do static lunges. Static lunges are basically lunges where you've got the working leg is forward, the other leg is back, and all you're doing is lowering down, pressing up through that front leg, and you just repeat that. You're repeating them on one side, and they're called static because you're staying on one leg. You're not alternating. So that's what static means. I think that's what she's trying to do here. I will now demonstrate for you a static pulsating lunge. Is that what we're going to call it? Yeah, I think that's what we'll call it. Okay, so I decided that I want to call this a static lunge with a pulse. I think that sounds a lot more streamlined. To start, get in a lunge position. Your front leg is going to be your working leg with lunges. Lower down, not forward, and at the bottom, give an extra half rep, and that's going to be your pulse. And then you're going to press back up through that front heel and then return to your starting position. A disclaimer, I would avoid this if you have pre-existing knee problems. So this next one is going to be a top coach, pretty high up in the company there. But this is actually not going to be a critique. Well, I guess it is going to be a critique. I don't always just show up here and give everybody like a negative critique and, tell all the things that I think are wrong with the exercises. If you've been watching my videos for a while, then you know that I will occasionally give credit where it's due. And I think it's due for this particular exercise with this coach. So if you have been watching this series, you have heard me dub this exercise the 2020 in past videos because of just how chaotic and insane it is. Especially when we see inexperienced people doing it. They're usually just swinging the weight around haphazardly, and it usually looks like there is not any abdominal engagement, any core engagement at all, which is very dangerous with an exercise that is this dynamic. That being said, the way this coach is doing this exercise is just about how I would cue a client to do this exercise. Although, to be honest, I would just show someone a kettlebell swing, but she's actually doing this well. Yay! Her core is engaged. She's keeping her back nice and straight. She's not locking out her knees, and she's really driving up through her hips to get that weight up. So all that being said, she's doing great, but I just wish other coaches who did this exercise did it this way. All right, let's move on to the next one. So this next coach is wearing some really cute, like, loose, flowy running shorts. They look like they're Lululemon. I definitely cannot pull off loose, cute running shorts like this. My thighs are too thick and they rub together when I walk, so it makes the shorts just bunch up at my crotch. Anyone else have thick thigh problems, or is it just me? Roll clip. This exercise, oh man. So as there's a lot going on here, and well, I guess not, maybe not that much, not compared to what we're used to seeing, but there's multiple things going on here. I think her arm is trying to do a tricep kickback. I think. The reason I say I think is because the angle is weird, so I don't know how much that's working her tricep because of how her upper body is angled. And as far as the thing where she's kind of leaning up and down, I don't know, maybe that's some kind of mating ritual. Okay, so I'm going to go with the fact that I think she's trying to do a tricep kickback. I don't know for sure, but we're just going to go with that. If she's trying to do a tricep kickback, the reason why this is not a good one is because she's kind of her chest is facing out when her chest should be facing down. Triceps are the muscle behind your upper arms. And if you want to effectively work your triceps, for a dumbbell tricep kickback or any kind of tricep kickback, you can do them on the cable machine as well. When you have your chest facing out, that is recruiting your triceps onto your team. I'm sorry. Saying the word recruiting tickles me now. Anyway, that is recruiting your triceps a little bit, but not as much as it could be. You want to have your chest and your upper body fully facing the floor to really effectively engage your tricep when you're doing a kickback like that. So I will now demonstrate for you guys a dumbbell tricep kickback. All right, guys, here I am doing dumbbell tricep kickbacks. Start by bending over at your waist to about 90 degrees so your chest is facing the floor, and hold the weight in the working arm. Your other arm can support you like mine is here, or you may be on a bench. So you're going to pull your working arm up so that it's bent at 90 degrees, and only bending at your elbow, kick the weight back behind you. And while you're doing that, I want you to contract your tricep. And then you're going to lower your elbow back down and return to the starting position. And here is just an example of me doing a tricep kickback, but instead of doing it unilaterally, I'm doing both arms at the same time. This is also an option as well. All right, guys, so we have arrived at the last one, and it is another Beachbody coach using that damn control track. Honestly, it sounds like I'm talking crap about it, but I'm really not, because truth be told, it's not a bad piece of equipment. There are a lot of pieces just like it for sale on places like Amazon, or like at a sporting goods store. You can probably find something like it. I'm just annoyed that Beachbody is like, you have to use ours. Whenever I train at-home clients in the past, I've never limited them to like the brand of equipment that they had to use. I would tell them, hey, make sure you have X, Y, and Z, but I never say you have to use this brand of equipment. Of course, I have my favorites. Like, people will often be like, oh, well, what do you recommend any brands? Of course, I have my favorites that I'll recommend, but you don't have to buy that brand. So I've always been iffy about like eventually developing my own equipment. Like, obviously you want to make money and like grow your brand and stuff, but I don't want to like be a snob and like restrict people to only using my equipment. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's watch the thing. I'm not positive what I just watched. Okay, let's let's watch this again and try and figure out what the heck it was we just saw. It's really quick, so I'm gonna try and like name them as I see them. I have to mute it on my phone. Okay, looks like was that an overhead tricep extension, then a chest press, then a chest fly. Oh no! Oh, then she's reversing, and now it looks like a straight arm push down. Oh, then she's reversing again, and then I guess. Okay, so I guess that's the beginning of it. The tricep extension. I guess that comes first. Oh, let me see. So she's going. I gotta play it. So she's going overhead, and then this. But wait a minute, she's also kind of doing like a cross thing too. Oh no, I guess the cross is just like her rotating. Oh man. I guess the exercises that appear to be worked with that are triceps, definitely chest, and I guess I'm not sure if she's doing a tricep push down or a straight arm push down. It looks like a straight arm push down, and if that in that case, I'm gonna say your lats. These individually aren't bad exercises. I incorporate all of these into my routine every now and then. But Beachbody, you were like a drunken prom date with these workouts. Trying too hard. I will now demonstrate for you an exercise that's not a million exercises in one. All right, so this is a compound exercise in which I have combined a close grip dumbbell chest press and a dumbbell skull crusher. A close grip chest press like this puts more emphasis on your triceps than it does your chest. To execute it, hold the weights in either hands, and you're going to lower your arms down so your elbows are bent at about 90 degrees. Then you're going to push your arms out straight without locking out your elbows. And then to go into the skull crusher, you're going to bend just at your elbow so that your elbows are at about 90 degrees. You actually have two options for how you want to bring the weight. In the video, the way I'm demonstrating it, I'm bringing the weights down by my ears, but you also have the option to bring the weights behind your head, or like just to your forehead, or behind your head as well. Skull crushers work the triceps, but depending on where you bring the weight, it works a slightly different head of the tricep, because your tricep muscle is really a group of 3 muscles. Either way, whatever you do, be careful, and I don't recommend super heavy weights since this is a compound exercise. In conclusion, that was a train wreck. My question to the super trainers who make these workouts: what are you doing? Is it just a contest to see who can break the most bones? Who can cause the most sprains and strains? If it is, we get it, okay? All of you win. You know, my conclusion with this is my conclusion all the time. Just because you buy a starter pack doesn't make you a coach of any variety. Fitness, nutrition, health, life coaching, healthy lifestyles coaching, whatever you want to call it. I just take huge issue with someone paying however much money for a starter pack and then they get to call themselves a coach. Like, I would feel a little bit better if if Beachbody just called their distributors or consultants, like, because that's frankly what they are. Like, what are you even a coach of? In my opinion, that is dangerous because you have unqualified and inexperienced people carrying the title of coach when, like, really, oh, goddamn. I just recorded all of that and my microphone is off. I'm sorry. At least it was just for this last bit of the video. At least you got good quality sound for the whole rest of the video. All right, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, follow me on the gram, and yeah, that's it. That's it. The dogs are all in here sleeping, and I just gotta record them because they're just being extra cute. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. What a big stretchy boy. Hey, mama. Oh, big stretchies. Do you guys love that? That is the balloon that Ace got me for Valentine's Day. Listen, guys, you've all been good babies, good little noodles in here waiting for me. Look at all the stretchies. Should we do another one? Should we? Oh, okay. All right. I take that as a yes. Do you think we should do another one? Do you think we should do another one? Okay. Hey, Zeus, if you think we should record another personal trainer reacts right now, sit there and look cute. All right, that's a yes. Mama's gotta go change her shirt so you guys think I filmed these all on different days. Say bye.